On Monday, King Charles held his first joint engagement with Prince William since 2022, assigning him command of Prince Harry's former army regiment just as the Sussexes landed in the UK from Nigeria. His Majesty appointed his eldest son and heir as Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Air Corps, the combat aviation arm of the British Army, during a ceremony at the Army Aviation Centre in Hampshire. Father and son shared a laugh as Charles handed William an Army Air Corps beret and belt. The Prince of Wales assumed command of the 662 Squadron, Harry's former unit, on the same day Harry left Nigeria after a 3-day pseudo-royal tour with his wife Meghan. Harry had served with the 662 Squadron as an Apache helicopter pilot in Afghanistan, and it was widely believed that he'd have taken the role had he not stepped back from royal duties in 2020 and emigrated to the US. During a speech in front of an Apache helicopter today, King Charles didn't mention Harry, who'd flown the same aircraft in Afghanistan. Instead, he praised William as a very good pilot indeed, adding humorously, "So that's encouraging." The King remarked, "I do hope you'll go from strength to strength with the Prince of Wales as your new Colonel-in-Chief. I can't tell you how proud it's made me to have been involved with you all of this time." William then donned his new uniform and blue beret before being handed an Army Air Corps tartan wrap for the Princess of Wales, a scarf for himself, and 3 wooden helicopters for George, Charlotte and Louis. Prince William later left the airbase by flying an Apache helicopter as the captain. Unlike his brother, he has his pilot's license and is the real legend. This event coincided with the Sussexes' arrival at London Heathrow on a British Airways flight from Abuja. The couple are expected to board a plane to Los Angeles to reunite with Archie and Lilibet in Montecito. Last week, Harry spent 3 days in London to mark the 10-year anniversary of the Invictus Games, but was unable to meet with his father due to the King's packed schedule. It's reportedly led to briefing and counter-briefing on both sides about why their paths never crossed. One source close to the King redeployed the famous phrase coined by the Queen about Harry and Meghan after Megxit, that recollections may vary. After a Sussex source told the Sunday Times, "I was fully expecting them to meet. I know that's what Harry wanted to happen." His decision reportedly left Prince Harry in tears. King Charles's announcement is a real kick in the teeth for the son who always felt marginalised and underrated, royal expert Tom Quinn told the Mirror, adding, "He's said to have been in tears when he heard Quinn further stated, what makes it much worse is that the role was being given to the very man who Harry sees as the cause of so many of his problems, his own brother." Duncan Larkham, former royal editor of The Sun and author of a biography of Prince Harry, said, "William's appointment as the head of Prince Harry's old regiment is a bitter kick in the teeth for Prince Harry. It really will have got under his skin, as it was one of the few things he truly excelled at. Plus, the sight of William and his father so closely and visibly united today makes a striking parallel to the events of last week, where Charles went to great lengths to avoid being seen with Harry."